Hey everybody, welcome back to the exercise channel. I'm going to give you one weird tip to add 20 kilos to your snatch, and that's show up and exercise often. Alright, in all seriousness, today is a Tuesday. I did not record yesterday because I knew it was going to be a long day, but the good news about yesterday is that I finally hit 5x5 at 285 on my squat. Did the Olympic lifts after, and I just kept it light. Now for today though, it was only the Olympic lifts and then some accessories, which I will show. My idea in my head, I felt good when I woke up. I was like, I'm gonna do 175, and that's been 155 for 2 sets there. When I did my first warm-up set, it felt terrible, so I stayed there. I did another set. And then now this one, and the next 3 sets, the last 3 sets were at 165. So it was getting better, but again, I should have known better than to have any super high expectations. So I just stuck with 165, and they felt better as I went along. But I said to myself, just stick with this weight, make it feel good. I will say my lower back and my hips and my quads were feeling quite fatigued, so I just kind of held back there. What am I doing here? So this is my last set, and you can see I do the one, I bring it down immediately just because it felt good, and that was the end of that. Now as iffy as the snatches felt, the clean and jerks were better. So again, I did my first warm-up weight at my last weight of my snatching, and you can see I was gonna do 2, so 1 clean, 1 jerk, 1 clean, 1 jerk. I took the first for the warm-up, and it felt so good that I just went immediately into the next clean. And then I thought I was only gonna stay at 185. I did this one, and since today was only 3 sets, I was like, you know what, that felt really good. I'm not going to waste my time with 195. Let me go to 205. And they weren't easy. I had to, stay tight and get that nice pull. But they felt pretty solid. The last one was a little bit iffy, and you'll see that. But I made them all. So tomorrow is supposed to be lighter. What I actually ended up doing last week was that on my snatching, and we'll see how I feel tomorrow, but on the 2x5 last week, I went light. The clean and jerks are still singles, and I had 5 sets, and I actually kind of decently climbed up on those. So this is my last one. You can see it goes a little bit all over the place. I say that, and I almost lose it behind. I think I lose my, I get a little lightheaded on that one. And I say all this, but every time I look back at it, it looks pretty good. Alright, so now, big announcement, or big special. I have 10 subscribers now. So I decided to kind of show what I've been throwing in, / give some advice as to what can be done. So that you can think of this as a cardio / glute session. I will say, in terms of general strength and athleticism, you look at any sprinter or any, I guess you could say football player, American football, or, they have what I like to call the butts and guts. So they all have a little muscular gut, but the glutes are very important. This series is from, I'm sure everyone knows, Tim Ferriss. His 4-hour body book. What I'm going to do here is 20 hip thrusts, just 20. There was a time when I was doing these a lot more and doing a lot more reps, before workouts, just from sitting so much for a desk job, these muscles get weak. And if you want to get the biggest bang for your buck, you would want to work your backside, which I don't think a lot of people do enough of. I'm an Olympic lifter. The squats are great, but
don't see that many people emphasizing the glutes, aside from, I guess you could say, women that want to look better. But if you're any sort of serious athlete, you want to make sure they're working. All right, so all I did was 20 there. What I'm about to do here is, you can think of these as a bird dog. These are instead called speed skaters, where your arm goes back. I took this from original strength. I'm doing 15 reps here. And you want to squeeze the high knee. You could go hand in front. My right shoulder is a little bit iffy when I do that, so I like to do arms back. Plus, it mimics your gait pattern anyway. If you don't know what the gait pattern is, it's what you look like when you walk. So 20 of the hip thrusts, 15 of these, and then after this will be a kettlebell swing. So I wanted to find and throw something in that was not invasive on the Olympic lifts or my strength moves like my squat. And there's tons of different kettlebell workouts that I've tried and seen. There's like Simple and Sinister, where you can be doing not all in a row, but 100 total reps up to like 6 days a week, at minimum 2 days a week, but that's in sets of 10. That also has the Turkish get up, which I don't really care about right now. There's Tracy Rifkin's the swing, but those are like 30-minute kettlebell swing workouts. What else is there? There's also, I'm just going to keep name dropping. Dan John has, I think it's like the 10,000 swing workout, where I don't know how many days that takes, but you do like 500 swings a day. You have to, of course, break that up through the day. I think it's in sets of like 50. So what this is, though, and I have been doing 50 reps total. Today I decided to up the ante and go to 75. I only have, my heaviest kettlebell is at 45. If I had a heavier one, I think I want to get a 70 and then start back over at 50 reps. So I have been doing 50 reps. Today I'm going to be doing 75. And here we go. I actually just finished this. So, man, looking back, this is not easy. Let me think of my thoughts as I was going along. Once I got to 10, I thought this is going to be awful. It's going to take forever. But I wanted to give a little showcase here for all my new subs. Thanks for watching. But again, I decided to record this in one take just to show how little time it takes, because you don't want to be doing a whole lot to get in the way of your strength moves, and if you're going to do that, you want the biggest bang for your buck. If anyone were to ask me how to structure the biggest cardio so that they don't have to think about it or spend a whole lot of time, sprinting and kettlebell swings, I would say sprinting, because that's one of our natural movements, or at least it should be. If you haven't done it in a while or you're beat up, it may take you a while to ease into it. The kettlebell swing, though, big on the glutes, but not as impactful on the ground. It is shoulder intensive. And then aside from those two, if you want extra added icing on the cake, I would just say long walking, or there's also crawling from original strength, which I may do a video on that later. If you have any questions on what I'm talking about, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer, because I like this stuff. I've been exercising for, I don't know, most of my life, if you want to count recess. But ever since I started the summer before high school, I've been lifting weights, and I enjoy it very much, and I enjoy helping people out. So right now it's just like my classes are just me, and then my wife, if she has any questions. But I like this stuff. I forgot to answer a question. Somebody asked how much time I should take in between workout sets. If it's the big moves, 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, somewhere like that. If you're rushed on time, do less. There's the short answer. If you need more time, take more, but don't get cold. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.